All right, hello, and welcome to another Filmageddon Film Quiz Results Show Spectacular! With me, the Quizmaster, Frank Soldado, and of course, the man to my left, my right, your left, my good friend, Mr. Adam Grundy, who is in the spirit of the holidays. How are you doing, Adam? Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, it's I'm after that quiz last night. I'm geared up now for Christmas. It's always we've been doing this so long now. It actually is a tradition to do a Christmas quiz.
I think there was only 1 year. Maybe there's been two out. So of all the years in December, we always do a quiz. And I know 1 year we did a Star Wars quiz, which went down pretty well. Again, apart from your soundtrack man there, who I'll never forget. And maybe 1 year we did like an alternative-y Christmas thing. But most of the time, we do Christmas. And last night's, or depending on when you're watching this, the December 2021 Christmas film quiz, I would say sort of half and half. Half Christmassy, half sort of non-Christmassy stuff about this year. Some just random stuff with opening scenes. But a nice little mixed bag, I think.
Definitely. I mean, it's like any Christmas, you know. It's more about getting together as a family, and sometimes you're not watching like a Christmas film, but it's something that you and your family love. So, you know, I know, Frank, you've got your traditions of watching like Christmas films on the day as well.
Yes.
But, you know, some people just don't want to. Some people just want to watch. I'm trying to I'm through all of the Evangelion episodes, so I can talk to you and Claire about something.
That will be that's
my
gift
Christmas right
to
now.
us, because then we get to start another club off the back of the East London Pokemon Society.
If you told me 7-8 years ago that there's something called Adam in it, then I would have probably watched it, but can't wait to find out what that is.
It might be waiting. We'll see. But let's get to the quiz stuff, Adam. Let's bring up the scores. And what did we have? We had like 40 some odd teams last night. We'll check them from the bottom to the top, and then we will, of course, update the Filmageddon Champions League. So let's crawl up this little thing. Nothing's appearing. That's because I scrolled way too far down. Here we go. So it looks like 40 total teams spread across 28 total places with some ties in there. The quiz boys with 16 points. Well done to everyone that took part from the bottom to the top. The Right Stuff with 22 points. The Penguins Christmas Skating Party with 22 points. And Groundhog Dames with 22 points. Bush Administration with 23. The Shrekfest Club with 23. Ant Bay with 23. The Albert Squares with 24. Inspiration Isolation Station with 25. Tequila Mockingbird with 26. Berry Shit PPEs with 27. I've got to say, it's been fantastic to see a lot of these names throughout the year. Very happy to see that we've had some year-long friends with us. Cosmic Scum Puppies and Les Quebrables with 29. 30 points for Ho Ho Ho. Now I have Omicron, which is very good. 30 points. Naughty! 31 points. Insert topical team name here with 33. The Croydon Facelift Massacre with 34. Anarchy 99 with 35. Lords of Lockdown with 35. Aquafina Quarantima with 35. Prince Andrew Cinema with 36. Everybody Above Us Cheated with 36. Eyes Wide Shite with 37. Some Like It Hoth Holidays. Oh, the Holidays with 37. Best Meme Compilation 2021/2022 with 38 points. Hey guys, getting real dark out, getting real sleepy, but don't worry, we're here for you every Sunday.
That's the best
Just
thing on
search
YouTube.
meme. Lethal Mullet with 39 points. The Merrier. I like that, with 40 points. Fellowship of the Film Buffs, Boromir's Last Stand, solo attempt. 40 points for a solo attempt. Very well done. Victorial with 41 points, Adam. The Bill Murray Christmas with 41 points. Boots, Clothes, and Motorcycle with 45 points. Oh, creeping along. Rocky 15, Santa Gets Knocked Out in Philadelphia with 48 points. Die Hard 6, Die Hardest with 48 points. And what place are we up to now? Another team on 48 points. We still believe. Well done, guys. 48 points, creeping up ever so slowly, not to give it all away. Here it is, the first semi-finalist, which doesn't bode well for them, but nevertheless, a great performance with 50 points. Watkins Wanderers, creeping up again ever so slowly. Don't want to give Christmas away. We're gonna need a bigger booster rollout with 51 points. Guys, very well done. COVID Home for Christmas, 53 points in 5th place. 4th place, Featured Presentation with 54, which brings us to our top 3 teams, and there's 3 semi-finalists left on that list, isn't there?
Oh, yes, sure.
All right, I'm just going to reveal them all in one go, and then I'll explain it all, and here we go. Boom! So, in 3rd place with 64 points, the Lost Boys needed more sacks, man. So well done. But you came up against Team Penis, aka Parker, exhibits numerous identity syndrome this month. They also got 64 points, but they were closer on the tie-break question. So we had a tie for 2nd place this month, and it was 2 teams that were playing against each other in the semifinals. It was epic as something like this could be when you just sort of sat here in your pajama pants at 9 in the morning grading these things like a disgruntled teacher. But yeah, so both of you guys had 64 points, but Team Penis gets the boost because of the tiebreaker question. Guys, really well done to both of them, and of course, very well done to Godzilla vs. Variants with 67 points. Another win for Team Godzilla. And you know what that means, Adam? That means the final is going to be our number 1 versus number 2 ranked teams. It's going to be Team Godzilla versus Team Penis. Sometime in, we're guessing February, I think. All right, after a bit of technical wizardry, here it is, the Champions League bracket, as you can see. And it's just as we just said. We're ending up here with 2 teams out of 16 in the brackets, but many more that followed on throughout the season. Godzilla versus Team Penis. And it's crazy how it's ended up to this way, but we made it here, and we're going to crown a champion, like we said. Hopefully in February, I'm thinking. February. February sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. If it comes down to number 1, number 2, it might not have gone that way, especially because how it was like towards those like quarterfinals, semifinals, so strong teams as well. So I wasn't anticipating it'd be 1 and 2, but you know, it's how it is. But thanks everyone for playing.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna bring up as well. We'll see if it actually comes up. Everything's not working really well, but there's some other info for you guys leading into the final. Just to show you what we've done. You know, we've kept the scores throughout the year. You can sort of see them here. Godzillaverse is sort of running away, you know, with a gold star. They've got 5 wins on the year. And they're going to be playing, of course, Team Penis, who comes into it the final with 3 wins this year. They've all pretty much always placed. There were a couple of months there where Team Penis fell out of the top 3, but still with very high scores. And just looking at the totals for the year so far, if we go by the total points, Godzillaverse has 603 across all the quizzes, Team Penis with 561. So I'm going to have to say, going into the final, I think Godzillaverse might be the team to beat, but you never really know what the rounds are going to do, what rounds are in people's wheelhouses and what aren't. So we'll have to see. I mean, we're going to find out. It's going to be very entertaining. Of course, everyone will be able to take part in that quiz. But much like this quiz, we're going to grade those quizzes with quite a bit of scrutiny for our top 2 teams. And there might be a wild card in there for the top 2 teams. Who knows? I'm thinking of some things.
Maybe they have to grade each other's. Well, if it was like in the Prince Charles, we would make them grade each other's papers.
Ooh.
to make it, But then again, we see the results anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
True. I mean, like, the best that, like, it's a shame. I don't really see us being back in person in February, but if it could happen, we could do a good, like, live on stage segment with the top 2 teams. But we'll make do with online. We will figure it all out come hopefully February. So, take January, take this holiday season, take January, reset your clocks. And then hopefully toward the end of February, like I said, we're lining it with the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's at the start of February.
Is it?
Yeah, but the quiz will probably be at the end of February, because January and February are going to be busy months as well. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to this. I hope you got the information you wanted. We'll post, we'll post the image versions of all these online. Once this finishes, so you guys will have that for your records. Maybe you print them out, maybe you frame them, who knows. I hope somebody does. That would be very fun. Adam, thank you for joining me. I don't like doing these. I don't want to do these alone, so it's good to have somebody to talk at. It's good to have another voice coming at me.
It's fine. I'm not even a real person. I'm just an AI in a room. I mean, you'd probably work on it. This is just be version 1, obviously.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Iron out the kinks.
We'll upgrade it. Everything has a start point. It can't be perfect right out of the gate, can it? Gotta.
No, and then obviously we need to get Quiztron or whatever it was called that we made up like 4 years ago.
Quiztron. He'll be a part of this at some point.
We'll bring him back. Oh. Yeah. No, it was good. It was and it was great to. I saw Luke yesterday, so we got to meet up in person, and then we both rushed home for the quiz. So it was really good to meet up, talk, and then go back and get to play the quiz along. I wasn't playing, I already had the results. And also, thanks everyone who I looked like I was going to spoil an answer at one point.
All by complete, chance.
I know, I was so embarrassed.
But you know what? I'll say well done to anybody taking part who looked at the chat and that tipped him off. You know what? You deserve the point because it was still quite it was still under the radar, I think. But well done if you got the point by seeing the chat.
It was a hard
quiz. No one got over 70 points. I like to try to make sure that nobody will get over 70 points every quiz. So the times that someone gets over 70, it really knocks me down a peg. But I think if I'm let me read these real quick. I think there's only been there's been 3 times this year where teams have scored over 70 points. And one of those times was Godzillaverse, and one of those times was Team Penis. So we're in for quite the finals, all I'm saying. Guys, have a great holiday season, as we said, after the quiz. And as we also mentioned, hopefully we'll be doing a live stream very soon. Maybe sometime between Christmas and New Year's, or just after New Year's. We'll talk to the guys, we'll see what works for everybody, and we'll be back in an evening to do that with a watch-along or a hangout. So definitely more reasons to come back to the Twitch channel. Adam, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.